All right, ladies, we are back. Hello. This is like my second video already on Monday morning, and I know it's President's Day, and they're like, "What the heck? Why does she keep showing up on President's Day when it's supposed to be a day of holiday because banks are closed and so many other?" But several of us are still here working and pushing through, and today's our first day of our membership drive. So of course we're promoting that as much as possible, and this is a showcase today as a Member Monday Spotlight that we do every Monday morning, where we bring another member forward to showcase their genius, what they do amazing, and why we want to hear what they have to say. And this morning, Jen is going to be joining us in one of our many platforms that we offer to talk about the 3 hacks that diet gurus, I said that right that time around, don't want you to know. And so, Jen, please introduce yourself, tell our audience listening and watching who you are, what you do, and talk to us about these diet hacks, because I am on a detox right now and I did 3 of these today. So I don't know if I'm really happy today. So let's talk about this.
Sure. Thanks so much for having me, Colleen. I'm excited to be here. As you said, my name is Jen Beck. I'm a registered nutrition consultant and a certified lift practitioner. And so what I help busy entrepreneur and professional women to do is to finally figure out what they need to be eating and also what's eating them. So they can create lasting weight loss, they can ditch the diets, they can maximize their energy and truly create the health and the body that they fall in love with and are proud to strut with.
Yeah. So, what happens over the years from the time that we think we know, right, when we're at our strongest? What changes? Is it kind of the chemical makeup in our body that changes? Do things change over time? What is the secret to that?
There's a lot of different reasons why. I mean, there's literally like 10 different reasons why we have weight loss resistance, or why we could be experiencing weight loss resistance. Part of it is the fact that a lot of the toxins that we take in throughout the course of our lifetime all of a sudden feel like they are just, my body's turning against me. I can't lose weight, right? And sometimes it's hormonal, and sometimes it's thyroid, and sometimes it's toxins, and sometimes it's emotional. What's really interesting that most people don't realize is that our childhood adverse events actually show up 10, 20, 30 years later, and they're manifesting a lot of times as autoimmune issues. And for a lot of women that are dealing with things like sexual molestation or violence or things like that, they will actually, their subconscious believes that they're unsafe. So they will pack on the weight and not be able to lose it. So there's a ton of different reasons why we have this weight loss resistance. So a big part of what I do is help women get to the root cause of what's going on, because it doesn't just happen in one day, it accumulates over time. But it feels like, oh, I hit 45 and what happened? My body won't work with me anymore. I can't lose the weight anymore. But it's been growing and developing over time, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And I always tell my daughters, when they're complaining about weight or whatever, I say, you look fabulous. Enjoy the skin that you're in and enjoy the body that you're in, especially when you're younger and you're getting older, because we're always about what we want for the next level, right? We want to lose 5 more pounds. We want to, be healthier here, do that. And along the way in my world, I've found fun ways to exercise with, being a black belt and certified personal trainer, and boot camps and yogas and all kinds of fun stuff. Jen, what would you recommend women, why would they reach out to you? How can you help women, and where are they at in their life? How are they feeling? So talk to us about how a woman's feeling right now that would want to reach out and talk to you, and how could you assist her?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that for a lot of women, they call me the last ditch effort, right? They've tried all the diets, they've tried all the plans, they've done all the things and read all the books, and now they're like, it's still not working. And those are really, a lot of the women I work with have not just weight issues, but they have other health issues too. Maybe they've got fibromyalgia, or they've got some gut issues, or, bloating, or diabetes, or high blood pressure, those kinds of things. And so it's getting, like I said before, it's getting to that root cause. So they're like, oh, if I just lose the weight, then I'll feel better, then I'll be healthier, then all these things will go away. And I just really want to speak truth for a second, because weight's not the issue. Weight is a symptom of something else going on under the surface. So the women that really get the best results with me and that are really my passion are the ones that have other things going on and they really want to feel amazing. They really want to take their health to the next level and they're just frustrated and they're trying to find the right solution. And so one of the things so the first step working with me is we sit down and we do what I call a weight loss barrier breakthrough call. And it's really 30 minutes where we can sit down and go, okay, so where are you at? What's going on? What are the roadblocks that you're facing and where do you want to get to? Mm-hmm. And then we create an action plan to be able to help them take that next step, to be able to move them towards their goal in as fast a way possible, but doing it in a way that's really sustainable at the same time.
Yeah. And Jen, I'm really glad you said that because I'm finding that when it comes to women, the weight loss winds up being the icing on the cake. So when you get down to the root, this should not be about the weight loss. It should be about why there's weight, right? So,
right.
And doctors just really just treat symptoms. But if you want to get down to the root cause of what's going on in your body and why you're bloated, why, all the whys behind, why do I feel pain? Some women say, well, I'm just getting older. So things slow down. My metabolism slows down, my collagen production, all these things. It's like, actually, it doesn't need to. We allow it to happen. But if we get to the root cause and understand how our body might be changing, there's so many things we can do. Our bodies were meant to heal themselves. So if we just pay attention to them, right, and tune into them. And Jen, I love that you do that initial call with them. And I'm going to recommend that everyone listening today takes you up on that offer, because having that call with you really is going to be able to get some women to answer some serious questions, and you'll be able to give them answers on why they're experiencing those things and what their next steps are, because really we just don't know what to do. So we ignore it until it gets so bad that we can't ignore it anymore. Is that about accurate?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I call it the 2x4 moment, right? We have these little things we just ignore and it's just part of getting older. It's just part of getting older. It's just, this is not part of getting older anymore, right? Or they get a diagnosis or they have a heart attack or, some tragic event or somebody in their family does. And they're like, whoa, I don't want to go there. And so it really is, it's taking care of things now because as you said, our bodies are designed to heal themselves. We need to remove the interference and support it in the right way. And it's amazing how much things can happen. Just for example, I have a gal that I worked with last year and had all kinds of health issues, had about 70 pounds she wanted to lose. And she's been a lifetime member of Weight Watchers for 31 years and has been back to Weight Watchers 2 to 3 times a year for 31 years since she hit her goal weight. And right before we worked together, she went on the hospital shake program. You drink 3 shakes a day. Mm-hmm. She did that for a year and lost 4 pounds. And they told her, great job, keep going. She's like, no, I don't want to. It was like $600 a month. And so she went through one of my programs. It's a 3-month program. And in that 3 months, she dropped 25 pounds, put her rheumatoid arthritis in full remission. Wow. Her gout was gone, her arthritis was gone, and her allergies were almost non-existent. Yeah. Just because we got to the root and helped her to eat in a way that supported her body and allowed her body to heal.
Yeah. Ladies, did you hear that? That is so crucial what Jen just said. And we need to understand that it's not about just managing the weight. The weight is an issue that's override that becomes a problem because of a deeper issue of something going on in your body. And so we need it's signaling to us, right? It's signaling to us, and weight's just one of the ways that we'll pay attention to it. Mm-hmm. So I totally agree with you, Jen. Thank you for sharing that story. Adds a lot of clarity to what you do and how you can help women. So tell us how the women can connect with you. And then of course, Jen's going to put her information below. So ask any comments you want. Jen, you can put comments down there, but please, Jen, share how we can reach out to you.
Sure. Thanks, Colleen. So you can follow me on Facebook at Complete Health Revolution. There's all kinds of healthy habits and tips and things like that. If you do want to take me up on the call, it's a 30-minute call. I only have a few slots available each week, but to do that, you can go to talkwithjenbeck.com. And I'll give you a link to my calendar. We can be able to connect and help you to create a breakthrough for the weight loss barriers.
That's perfect. Thank you, Jen. And thank you for joining us this morning on this Member Monday Spotlight. Be sure to, if you guys know of any other women that are struggling with some of these topics that Jen talked about today, especially with arthritis, weight gain, pain, inflammation, bloating, some of these other pieces, be sure to share this video with them so they can reach out to Jen as well. So Jen, thanks for joining us today on this
Thank you.
Member Monday Spotlight. And happy President's Day, everyone.
You too.
All right, you guys, see you. Bye.